Phil, you know what to do. Let's go, baby. If that song don't give you chills, you got fucking problems.
Big facts.
Every time, man.
Before we move on,
Go
please
ahead.
don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We would greatly appreciate it. No
Thanks,
cap.
Nick. We can count on you for that, as always.
Yes, sir.
All right. AFC North today, guys. Pretty loaded division here. So we're going to start with the Steelers because they went 12-4 and won the division last year.
Not happening again.
Oh, damn. Off the
know.
hip over here.
I mean, here's your storyline. Is Big Ben going to stay healthy? That offensive line is trash. That's the other thing. I can't believe they didn't upgrade this offensive line. They should be on speed dial with every team that has a decent backup.
They should be calling the Eagles.
Andre Dillard should be their left tackle.
Yep.
I've been saying that.
Been screaming.
But Big Ben lost weight and he's in shape. It's not going to matter, though, if they get through that
I was
line.
going to say, what's he down to now? 350?
They drafted Najee Harris, who's a certified stud. But again, that offensive line is trash. Got to keep saying it. The defense is amazing. Devin Bush is returning, by the way. Low-key, one of the best linebackers in the league. And they signed Dwayne Haskins just in case Big Ben collapses.
Young Simba.
Mason Rudolph's still your backup. So if Ben is hurt, this season's over. I mean, I guess what we should start with is, do you think the Steelers are a playoff team this year?
No.
It's funny. I battled with this one, right? I think their defense is top notch. It's top 5 in the league.
Amazing.
Right? And defense wins, championship games, right? However, they were 12-4 last year, but there was a lot of games that they were very close with.
They should have lost that Eagles game. I remember that pretty fondly.
With teams, they should probably handle pretty well. I think they struggled with the Cowboys, I think it was, 1 week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They did, actually. Yeah, you're right, Nick.
Yeah, they struggled with them. It was weird.
It was like a 17-13.
They were about they were like
That's
9-0 or something, or 8-0, and then they struggled with them. So they're just a weird team. However, I love the Najee Harris pick. I think they were missing that last year because James Conner wasn't it. Anthony McFarland, who they drafted the year before, he's not it for them. But I love Najee Harris. They re-signed Juju. They have Deontay Johnson, he could fucking play.
He's underrated.
Very underrated. And
Top 20 receiver, probably.
And so is Claypool.
And
I would take Claypool
could
and
too.
Deontay Johnson over Juju any day of the week.
Hell yeah. I said that last year.
So look, bottom line, they got T.J. Watt, who's a potential defensive player of the year candidate. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Devin Bush is coming back. And look,
Cam Hayward.
they have the
Minka
pieces.
Fitzpatrick.
They got the pieces. However, will they win the division? No. Will they make the playoffs? I'm going to say yeah.
So you change your mind.
I'm going.
I know that.
Broads, I got you, bro. But yes.
I mean, listen, I've been coming around a little bit on this team, but I still think they're just going to narrowly miss out. Because until I see offensive line improvement, this team is destined to be fucked. When Big Ben.
But they have good coaching. Mike Tomlin's a good fucking coach.
He is, but when Mason Rudolph's your quarterback, it don't matter who's coaching.
Yeah, but you're going off of Big Ben being injured. I think if Big Ben is healthy, I think this team can win 10 games.
Oh, if he is, then
11.
suddenly things change. It's just the offensive line for me. And Najee Harris, I love him, but they should have... Listen, Pat Freiermuth, or however you pronounce
It's going to be awesome.
Stud tight end out of Penn State. They're just tight end country over there, okay? But listen, they should have drafted an offensive lineman second and third round. I cannot believe it. And if you weren't going to do that, you should have brought back Villanueva, who at least can play a little bit.
Yeah.
This offensive line is a major concern to me. It's one of the worst in the league.
That's their only weakness.
That's exactly right.
And that could really derail them.
That's why I'm saying I'm deeply concerned because Ben is just a statue back there at this point. He's going to get hit a lot. They're not going to be able to run the ball some games. And what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to drop back and throw the football
I know,
a lot.
This team is just really, really weird.
It's
they're
frustrating.
so loaded on both sides of the ball.
It's so frustrating.
I don't trust them. I think they're immature as a group. You
Well,
got
yeah,
people
you got
dancing at the 50-yard line.
Juju's doing the goddamn milk cart
the milk carton
challenge.
thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. He
Are
just,
you an idiot or what?
dude, this dude can't help himself. He's always in the news for the wrong reasons.
He's ass anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I said this to Broads, dude. I said it last year. He said, "Why do you hate Juju so much?" I said, "Because he's not good enough to do the shit that he does."
Listen,
away
he
from
should.
Juju.
He needs
Stay
to
away
bang.
from Juju. I called that
Yeah, you
too.
did,
He
you
was
did.
garbage.
He's a decent. I mean, if he's a slot receiver on a good team, he's a good player. He should be fucking sending his paychecks to Antonio Brown and saying, "Thanks,
I
boss."
was just about to say that. One
Thank
thing
you.
AB was right on is when he told him, "Now that you're the number one guy, you're going to see what it's like."
Claypool and Johnson
You
are
need
better.
me.
What?
He
You
said,
need
you
Now,
need me.
and also, hey, Claypool got hurt, and we don't know. I mean, I didn't even see if he's back at practice, but that was an injury that was a little scary. So, I mean, if Juju's thrown into that role again where he's a top 2 receiver, that's concerning to me.
I think they're a fringe playoff team. I would lean no. However, the Ravens are really hurt. So I think they could have an opportunity to get. They could steal 2 from them if they don't get healthy fast.
Their defense is legit. It's top 5 in the league.
It is.
And if they
that's
could
what
score,
kills me here.
if they could score points, control the clock with Najee Harris, they're going to be tough to beat.
They just have to be able to run the ball, which is, I mean, he's so good that I wouldn't put it past him. But that offensive line, I have to keep saying it. Steelers fans out there, you should be deeply concerned about this offensive line.
Sure.
They're really patchwork.
But I think
They might be the worst unit in the league.
they're a sleeper team now.
They are because
Nobody's
that
talking
defense
about
is just so good, and they were 12-4 with similar issues last year.
Exactly.
Najee Harris, though, I did notice this in the last episode. Nobody had him top 10, and he's actually getting a lot of love there. I think it's possible because, I mean, the workload's going to be there. Volume is king, and he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He'll be fringe top 10. He's right there. He's a good player.
Watching him at Alabama was like
Stud.
he jumped off the screen for me. He was a monster. He wouldn't go down.
He won't.
He can catch. He could run.
Do
He
everything.
could do everything. He's a complete back.
So, real quick about Big Ben. Streamer, possible streamer, maybe a backup quarterback on your roster because, I mean, he's had high volume years previously. Last year was kind of a whacked year for that offensive unit. They're up and down.
I don't think he's a streamer because of his ability to escape. You know, I want somebody who's going to be like a more mobile quarterback to be a streamer for me.
For me, when he's at home, I'd consider it. When he's at home, he's unstoppable. This is a fact.
Well, yeah, if he's playing against the Bengals, maybe.
But
I'd
he's
pick
like
him.
always had that home road split. It's been so weird. He's a dominant quarterback at Heinz Field.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, so Benny Snell, someone to watch. God forbid if there was an injury. He's actually one of the better backups in the league.
He could play.
Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson, possible top 20 guys. Right? We're in agreement there.
Possible.
Deontay Johnson more likely.
I would say more or less top 30.
Top 30s, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Juju, we all have him out of our top 30, right?
I don't have him in my top 70.
I don't have, I don't have him in my top 40 off the top of my head right now.
I don't even have him ranked.
Yeah, like he would be one of those guys with the NR in the rankings.
I'm just not like, keening on him. You know what I mean? I don't care about him. So like he's not on my board.
Eric Ebron might be one of those streamer tight ends. He had some decent weeks last year, so we'll see. But so only Nick has them in the playoffs. I do not right now, but they'll be close. They will be competitive, and they're going to be fighting for that last wild card spot. I won't be surprised if they take it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nick, you have them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they're 7th seed possibly. So they're
you
they're
got them
fringe.
making that
I got
last
them.
spot.
Yeah, I do.
I have either the Chargers or another AFC North team there.
I only do because of that defense and the leadership with Big Ben, and they have Tomlin. Tomlin is a very good coach. He's one of the best coaches in the league.
Yep.
And that's just what it is, man. I mean, coaching wins. So, I would put him at 7 right now.